for this game one. Out there on the court, Hardaway and Marbury in the backcourt for Phoenix. Scott Williams in the middle, Sean Marion and Amare Stoudemire at the forwards. San Antonio with Tony Parker, Steven Jackson, Malik Rose already in the game for David Robinson, who has now, Greg, that's 10-0 San Antonio off the bench here in this first half.
They're playing well. Their bench has been the key thus far.
Stoudemire in the crowd, still able to score. Amare Stoudemire with 9 points here in his playoff debut. You're almost at a point, get to it in a minute, that's just what I was going to say, where they're going to have to get Marbury off. Marbury around a Williams pick, gets all the way inside and gets the floater to go. Stephon Marbury with his second field goal.
They have to feel good.
About 5 difference. Marbury off the drive. Stephon Marbury has just put his autograph on the game. You're right.
No, he's their best post defender, and he's a guy who knows how to play and not pick up the silly fouls, which a younger, inexperienced Amare Stoudemire has a custom or tendency to do.
Who has 11 points in the game now, gives it up to Stoudemire. The shot clock at 10. Stoudemire to the hoop for the jam on David Robinson.
Now we see why Frank Johnson decided he's going to.
Benny Hardaway back to Marbury. 2:48 left in the third. Marbury to the hoop. How did he get through?
I tell you, that's just an amazing ability to be able to finish in traffic. You know, the point they made about David Marbury and that explosive ability to not only get to the rim, but his ability to finish in traffic. I mean, he splits the 3 defenders. You know, not many guys in this league have the ability to go and finish.
Hardaway to bring it in. Comes into Stoudemire. Stoudemire against Duncan. Nice move by Amare Stoudemire. How about this kid?
I tell you, he could have gotten a foul there, too. He would have been this move. This guy.
A tie, but the Spurs have gone back up by 6. Marbury drives on Parker. Gets into the lane all the way to the hoop.
And that happens because they put David. John Merritt's so quick off his feet. It's as if he knew he was going to miss the shot.
Marbury, nope. Yep, Stoudemire on the tip follow.
We made the point earlier. Again, they play above the rim. They continue to play.
Sold out SBC Center in San Antonio. The Spurs trying to hang on to game 1, but it's a 1-point game now.
Again.
Man, what a move by Stoudemire.
What a pass by Marbury.
There, and it's rebounded by Phoenix. Again, the Suns looking for the lead. What have you got for us, Doris?
Well, part of the invitation to shoot those threes by San Antonio is this zone by Phoenix. Frank Johnson talked to his guys about San Antonio wanting to overload that zone. And look out, Stephon Marbury starting to heat up, guys.
And that Bass been a clutch performer for the Spurs all during the season. And he knocks in the first free throw. In a game here in January against Boston, he hit a 3 out of the corner with about a second remaining that proved to be the game winner for the Spurs by 1. Then in March, he hit a 3 at the buzzer to send the game into overtime here against Minnesota. And now today, he's on the line, shooting some clutch free throws, and he hits them both. No timeout for Phoenix.
It'll be interesting if they go for the quick 2 or they go ahead and try to get that 3-pointer.
Stoudemire tries a 3. Backed it in. Amare Stoudemire hits a 3 to tie the game. And the Spurs take time with 7.9 left.
Just like Frank Johnson drew it up, I'm sure. Have Stoudemire bank a 3 from the top of the key.
Welcome to the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Amare Stoudemire was 2 for 10 from 3-point range in the regular season.
Well, now he's messed it in. I don't know if he called it.
They get the ball. He comes into Jackson. Outlaw is on him. They've got some time. Duncan with 3 seconds. Under pressure, the fadeaway short. And the rebound. Time has expired. To draw first blood in the overtime. Marbury driving against Parker. And he hits the floater. And that's the game you've been talking about all day, Greg.
His ability.
Penny Hardaway with 10 to shoot. Now it's Stoudemire against Robinson. Stoudemire into the lane. Over Robinson. Stoudemire delivers and ties the game.
We talked about it earlier. They started realizing.
Duncan, a 71% shooter during the regular season, does make the second one. 16. Hands it in play to Marion. Marion in the the lane. Haynes the shot up good. It's a 1-point game with 7.2 left. The Spurs get it in play to Parker, and he's fouled immediately with 6.6 remaining.
Shooting at a 68% clip.
And during the regular season, they were at 73, but Parker hits a big one here. 95-93. 6.6 left. Even if he scores, it's just a 3-point difference. Parker again. Rimming, no. Rebound, Duncan. Duncan trying to clear it out, and a foul call with 5.1 left. Duncan to the line. It's still not over because it's not a sure thing with Duncan there.
But again, you know, we talked about this a little bit. Offensive rebounding. Great ability to move his feet. He beats Stoudemire. Make sure you get the rebound if he misses.
Suns are out of timeouts. He missed. Robinson tips it. Stoudemire. Marbury has it. Here's Marbury on the drive. Haynes a three.
Oh! Man, can you believe it? Stephon Marbury struggling all game. Comes out with the runner at the buzzer. And the Phoenix Suns have shot San Antonio if the bucket counts.
And the officials are conferring near midcourt, and they will take a look. Phoenix wisely ran off the court.
I think he probably got, it looks like he definitely got it off. Oh, he got it off in plenty of time.
I felt he did too.
Yeah, what a play. I tell you, again, we talked to
Stoudemire sent the game into overtime, and perhaps a banked-in three has won it.
You know what? I think they're looking to see if it was a three. I think maybe a little bit of lack of experience for San Antonio cost them in this game, and their inability to make free throws. The aggressiveness, and San Antonio is going to have to figure out a way to stop shooting so many threes and maybe get back to the penetration.
They will have game 2 in this series.